Hi there again. It's me, Teacher Jules, your wisdom-amazing facilitator. Okay. All right. So in our previous lesson, I have discussed about the topic, the truth and philosophy. Okay. So if you haven't watched it yet, so I would suggest that you take some time to visit my YouTube channel. Okay. All right. So in metaphysics and the philosophy of language, truth is defined as the property of sentences, assertions, beliefs, thoughts, or propositions that are said in ordinary discourse to agree with the facts or to state what the case is. Okay. And I have also discussed about the theories about truth and the domains and its domains, right? Okay. Now, for today's video, I'll be talking about the basis in determining truth. Okay. All right. So, but before we proceed to our new topic, okay, so let's have a quick activity first. Yan, activity. Okay, it is entitled Complete Me. Ayan, complete me. Kompletuhin mo ako. Ayan. Diba? Okay. Complete the following phrases. I know that. I know why. And I know how. Okay, so all you have to do is just what? To complete these phrases. Okay, dugtungan lang, 'di ba? Okay. So you can do it silently while watching my video tutorial. All right. Ayan na. So, I know that, I know why, okay, and I know how. So these are what? Knowledge. Okay, if you are able to answer these questions, okay, then you have knowledge. Okay, so what do we mean by knowledge? So when we say knowledge, it is the clear awareness and understanding of something. Okay, so in our previous video, I have also discussed about the difference between knowledge and wisdom, right? So when we say knowledge, it is something that you have learned or something that you have acquired, maybe through newspapers, textbooks, what else? And internet and etc. Okay, those are knowledge. Okay, these are your acquired information or data, 'di ba? Yun ang knowledge. While wisdom, okay, just a quick review po ha. So when we talk about wisdom, it is what? The application of knowledge and or the correct use of knowledge. We can say that you are a wise person if you are able to what? To apply what you have learned. Okay. Ayan, gumagala. Okay, now the question is, ayan, masyado mabilis no? How can we know that we have a knowledge of a thing? Paano raw natin masasabi na meron tayong alam sa isang bagay? Okay? So, we can say that we have a knowledge of a thing when we can, what? Explain or elaborate. Okay? What else? We can identify, point out, what else? Give examples, relate or associate an idea or concept to other concepts or ideas. Gets ba? So, we can say, ulitin ko po ha, just a quick recap. We can say that we have a knowledge of a thing when we can explain, elaborate, identify, point out, give examples, and relate or associate an idea or concept to other concepts or ideas. Masabi lang natin na meron kang alam sa isang bagay kung kaya mo i-explain, di ba? Magbigay na examples. Okay? Pag tinanong ka, explain the difference between knowledge and wisdom, then if you can answer that question, then you have a knowledge of that certain thing. Right? Mas lalo pagka if you can relate or associate this idea or concept to other concepts or ideas. Okay. Now, however, there are statements that are not evidently or immediately known to be true. Okay, take note of that. So, these statements are called claims. Ayan. So, let me give you an example. I know that Sir John is the best professor in our university. Okay. That is just your opinion, right? Yan yung alam mo eh. That is your point of view, correct? Alright, but it doesn't mean that your statement is correct or true. Diba? You need to verify it first. Correct? So, this is an example of a claim. That is your claim that Sir John is the best professor in your university. Okay. Alright, now, how do we know that something is true? Paano natin malaman na totoo ang isang bagay? Diba? Kung totoo nga ba siya sa'yo? Diba? Alright? Okay. Hugot na naman si Sir, no? Ayan. Now, doubt everything that can be doubted according to René Descartes. Diba? Sabi ni René Descartes, doubt everything that can be doubted. Huwag kang agad-agad maniniwala kung ano yung naririnig. Diba? Mahirap kasi sa atin, pag may narinig po tayong information, narinig po tayong chismis, ay pinaniniwala na natin. Diba? Mga Pilipino, chismoso din eh, no? Okay? Diba? Narinig lang nila yung kwento ng kapitbahay nila. May niwala naman sila, tas kwento. Hanggang sa nagbago yung information. Okay? But according to René Descartes, baka mamaya ang basa nyo dito René Descartes. Actually, ang basa ko rin yan, René Descartes din noong bata ako kasi hindi ko pa alam. But I've learned that it is pronounced as René Descartes. Yeah? Okay. So, ulitin natin doubt everything that can be doubted. So, in philosophy, systematic doubt is employed to help determine the truth. Diba? Okay. This means that every statement, claim, evidence, and experience is scrutinized and analyzed. Okay, before you believe, okay, what you have heard, you need to what? Analyze it first and scrutinize it. Diba? You have to look for evidences. Okay? Alright. Now, let's talk about the basis of determining truth. Based on the book of Roberto Abella. Okay, number 1. A belief is true if it can be justified or proven through one's senses. Okay? Pag nakita mo, then tsaka ka maniniwala. 'Di ba? Hindi yung pagkasabi-sabi lang inaniniwala ka na. You have to verify it first. Okay? Look for the empirical evidences. Right? Okay. Paano mo masabi na totoo yung sasabi niya na masarap pala ang ganito, 'di ba? Paano mo nasabi? Sabi nga eh. 'Di ba? Paano masarap na paano masarap? Kamali tuloy ako, pambihira. Ayan. Sorry naman, kakamali din. Okay? Paano masabi na maganda yung lugar na yon kung hindi mo pa napupuntahan? 'Di ba? You have to use your senses. Yeah. Paano masabi na na magaling siya magluto kung di mo pa natitikman yung kanyang luto? Yeah, sense of taste naman yon. Di ba? Paano masabi na totoo pala yung sinasabi nilang gwapo ka kung di mo naman tinignan sa salamin? Joke. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Diba? Wala. Joke lang yun ha. Okay. Hi si Sir Julius. Sabi niya, nagjo-joke, di naman nakakatawa. Just kidding. Okay. Okay, so I'm alive. Take a look at this statement. I'm alive. I have a body. I can breathe. Di ba? Let's assume that the truthfulness of this statements rather have yet to be determined. Okay? All right, so using doubt as a starting point. Okay? So let's revise the statements so that it would be easier for us to scrutinize and analyze these statements. Alright. Am I alive? Okay. Next. Do I have a body? Meron nga ba akong katawan? Yeah. Then what else? Can I breathe? Yan. Okay. Now, answer these questions. So, if your answer to these questions is yes, then your statements about yourself are true. Diba? Napaka-simple lang naman. You're alive, of course. Nakikita mo, naramdaman mo. I have a body, 'di ba? Kahit Coca-Cola shape man niya na in can, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Still meron ka pa ring body. 'Di ba? Okay. I can breathe. If you can breathe, kahit yung ilong mo ay pango kagaya ko, then 'di ba? Your statements about yourself are true. 'Di ba? Okay, ulitin po natin ha. Number 1. A belief is true if it can be justified or proven through one's senses. Okay. What else? Number 2. A belief or a statement is true if it is based on facts. Okay, nakabase ba yan sa facts? Mayroon bang pinagbabasehan? Kung halimbawa about sa Bible, okay? May kini-claim ka, mayroon kang claim na doktrina. Is it based on the Bible? Di ba? Okay. So, when we talk about facts, these are propositions or statements which are observed to be real or truthful. Yan. And when we talk about propositions, these are statements about the world or reality. Yun yung propositions na sasabi. This is your statements about the world or reality. So, let me give you an example. Your heart pumps blood through your body. Now, how can you verify this statement? Diba? Of course, what are you going to do? You have to look for what? The science book for you to be able to verify the veracity or the truthfulness of this statement. Why? Because a belief or statement is true if it is based on facts. Okay. What else? Of course, getting a consensus or getting people agree on a common belief. Ngayon, but the problem here, okay, hindi po lahat ng sitwasyon ay totoo ito, 'di ba? Ito yung magiging basis. Okay? Like for example, sa isang debate, okay? You can prove that your statement is true if you can what? If you can convince your listeners, your audience, that your statement is true. Kaya sabi, getting a consensus or getting people agree on a common belief. Pero merong limitation, guys. Hindi po porket nag-agree silang lahat ay tama na sila. Merong ganon, 'di ba? Okay. So if you can recall our previous topic, okay, we have this what we call social domain of truth. Okay? 'Di ba? Hindi porket tama sa atin, we believe that saying po an opo is showing respect, 'di ba? Is a sign of respect. Then sa ibang bansa, okay, it's not applicable, 'di ba? Okay. Now, number 4, a statement should be proven through an action to determine the truth. Ayan na. Diyan na pumapasok yung pragmatic theory of truth. 'Di ba? Diyan din pumapasok yung personal domain of truth. Okay? So if you haven't watched my previous topic about that, my previous video, just visit my YouTube channel. Okay? I've discussed about the domains and theories of truth. Okay? So a statement should be proven through an action to determine the truth. Sinasabi mo na mahal mo siya, pero may kachat ka namang iba. 'Di ba? Sinasabi mo na mahal mo ang magulang mo, pero pag ikaw ay inutusan, ikaw ay nakasimangot. 'Di ba? Okay, diyan tayo magaling eh. Yeah, sasabi natin mahal natin ang ating mga magulang. Masabi mo na mahal mo ang iyong magulang kung ikaw ay marunong sumunod. At sa mga kagaya ko na masunurin, joke, I'm just kidding. 'Di ba? Masunurin naman talaga ako, 'di ba? Sabi nga sa Bible, kung like for example sa sa Bible. Okay? Sabi sa Bible, if you love me, okay? If you love God daw, okay, if you love me, keep my commandments. Yeah? So, it can be proven through an action to determine the truth. Sabi mo na mahal mo ang Diyos. Okay, ibang example na naman to. Mahal mo ang Diyos, pero binabaliktad mo yung word na God, nagiging dog. 'Di ba? Bakit? Tira-tira lang po yung binibigay natin. Tamaan, wag magalit. 'Di ba? Okay, yun yung masakit din na katotohanan. Sabi mo na mahal mo ang Diyos, pero hindi mo naman ginagawa yung mga utos niya. 'Di ba? Okay. Sabi mo na okay, ibang example ulit. Sabi mo na sincere ka sa panliligaw sa isang babae, pero wala ka namang time sa kanya. Ang dami-dami mo namang ka-chat. 'Di ba? Okay, kaya mag-iingat po tayo. Joke, I'm just kidding. Okay. Number 5, claims and beliefs should be subjected to tests to determine the truth. Ayan, dyan na natin makikita. Like for example, okay, nakikinig ka ngayon sa aking lecture. Okay, kung nagbigay ba ako ng quiz ngayon, sigurado ka ba na mapo-perfect mo? Then if yes, kung mataas yung marka mo, then your claim is true. 'Di ba? Marami ang natutunan kay Sir Julius. 'Di ba? Pero wala ka naman nakuha sa quiz. 'Di ba? Kasi ang ginawa mo, imbis na manood ng video lessons niya, nakamute pala. 'Di ba? Okay. Wala lang, for the sake of kwan lang, sabi ni sir kasi, panoorin yung video tapos mag-subscribe. Ikaw, ginawa mo, nag-subscribe ka lang. Diba? Pinanood mo lang yung video pero di mo nang pinakinggan. Then nung nagkaroon na tayo ng quiz, di ba? Itlog. Okay, just kidding. Okay. Sabi doon, claims and beliefs should be subjected to test to determine truth. Ayan. Dumadaan sa test daw. Napapatunayan. Okay. So those are the basis of determining truth. Okay. Remember guys, discovering truth about oneself is the first step in exploring truth and knowledge. Okay, so as we encounter different information from various sources like social media, newspapers, etc., philosophy can help us filter them and determine the truthfulness of its claims through the use of what? Systematic doubt, our senses, facts, and of course our actions and tests. Okay? Alright, so I hope marami po kayo natutunan ngayong araw sa pagkikinig sa aking video. Okay? Kung ikaw ay hindi pa po nag-subscribe sa aking YouTube channel, all you have to do is just simply click subscribe and ring the notification bell para updated ka sa akin pong mga upcoming videos. Okay? Okay, so before we end our lesson, let me give you an activity. Last activity. Promise, last na to. Okay? Last na. Diba? Okay. Describe and determine the truthfulness of the statement by applying a systematic doubt in analyzing this statement. Just do it on your own. Kumbaga, sa bahay nyo na lang gawin. Diba? Kung saan ka man ngayon. Kung nasa CR ka, kung feel mo gawin dyan sa CR, go, di ba? Okay, wala pong ipigil sa iyo. Huwag mo lang pigilan yan, di ba? Mahirap na. Just kidding. Okay. Alright, I'm a good person. Okay, so what I would like you to do is describe and determine the truthfulness of your statement. Okay, by applying a systematic doubt in analyzing your statement. Okay, for example, I'm a good person. How can you say that your claim is true, di ba? Kung totoo yung sasabi mo na good person ka. Ayan. Okay, so thank you so much sa inyo pong pagtsatsaga sa pakikinig. Joke, I'm just kidding. Okay, salamat sa inyong konting time na binigay sa akin, and I hope somehow nakapag-impart po ako ng knowledge. Okay? Alright, so again, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day ahead, and advance Happy New Year na rin pala. Okay?